Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Overdogs franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. We are in year number 3. Year number 4 here in control of the Overdogs, my bad. And today we are taking on our final two non-divisional opponents of the season in the Platypi and the Heaters. I took a few days to think on it. I did decide to end up packaging both of these games into a doubleheader because, number one, neither of these games really matter that much as both the Platypi and the Heaters are struggling this season, so they're not really playoff contenders. And number two, it just made sense to bundle them together, get them out of the way, so we can focus on this final quarter of the season where we will be taking on divisional rivals the rest of the way. And plus, it'll get us through this long road stretch of 7 games in a row faster. But we are coming off a sweep of the Jacks last time out in the doubleheader. We beat the Jacks in extra innings, 6-5. I believe we won that game in either 10 or 11 innings. I do not remember which, but I want to say 10. And then we ended up beating the Jacks with a shutout behind Werner Bergenberg, who went the distance, giving us a 4-0 victory. So 2 more wins added to our belt, as that is 5 straight victories in a row for the club. And we are now sitting in the driver's seat, technically. If we get some more wins today, we are challenging for that division lead. First matchup against the Platypi, we'll see Tarak Smith on the mound for us. 1-1 with a 2.45 ERA and a 1.27 whip with Tier 3 Elite 4-seamer. And on the mound for the 4 and 5 Platypi, it is going to be right-hander Jameson Cisneros, the sophomore starter. He was on the Buzzards last season, 0-1 with a 6.48 ERA and a 1.92 whip. Not exactly a great year so far for Jameson. We'll come in at 6-4 to this matchup on a 5-game winning streak, and here is the lineup. Leading off at second base, it is going to be Elroy Action. Batting second in center field is locked in Reyes Rufo. Batting third at shortstop is Carlton Starr. Batting fourth, locked in left field, Filet Jones. Batting fifth, locked in at first base is Mira McFarland. Is this the lineup I wanted to do with? Let me see here. Let me see. Alright, so it's going to be Action, Rufo, McFarland, Jones, then Starr, then Yoshida, who will be catching today. Nutmeg at third, and Sox will be in right field batting number 8. Okay, and Smith will be on the mound batting number 9. And for the Platypi, they're going to be wearing their alternates. Leading off in left field is young outfielder Brantley Dupree. He is locked in with Tier 3 contact for his right-hander. Then it's locked in shortstop Luke Michaels, who came over from the Wild Pigs. Tough Lift, our former catcher and former Jacks catcher, is batting third. Batting fourth, second baseman Lloyd Cook, who came over from the Sirloins. Batting fifth, their locked-in third baseman, run to third, former Crocodon. Batting sixth, tenth first baseman Jess Fowl. Batting seventh, a utility player Elijah Gobelson. He'll be in right. And batting eighth is 10th center fielder Janice Plows, who I believe is in her second or third year. I want to say second year. We got some time here. Let me check these real quick. Where are you guys at? Dupree. Gotta do it this way. That's right. I gotta back out and do it this way. Dupree is a rookie. He's actually having a very solid rookie campaign here to start his career. So he's in contention for Rookie of the Year honors. And Janice Plows is in her rookie year as well. I really thought she was in her second. My bad. Not having a good year, though. Opposite end of the spectrum there, hitting under 200. Alright, make sure that lineup did not reset. It did, sort of, okay. Yep, so I gotta reset it. There we go, perfect. Okay, did it reset again? Okay, no, it did not this time. Okay, good. Keep hitting the wrong button. No changes there for them. Alright, let's do it. Jump into the action here at Colonial Plaza, home of the Platypi and also home of the Dive Bombers in our series. In one of our other series. So, alright, let's jump into this one, have some fun. Let's see if we can keep this 5-game winning streak going and extend it to 6. Can we get a win against a struggling Platypi team? Hopefully. The way we've been playing the past couple of games, I expect us to. But you never know what's going to happen in these games, and that's why we play them. Alright, here we go. Elroy, Reyes, and Mira leading off against Cisneros. Actions locked in, not locked in. He's batting .375 on the year with an RBI. Tier 2 fastball hitter and first pitch slayer both active against Cisneros. Jameson in his 2 starts has gone 0-1. He has given up 6 runs in only 8 1/3 innings, so he has failed to reach more than 4 innings in a start. 6.48 ERA, 1.92 whip, 13 hits, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts, a homer, a hit batsman, and a batting average against of .333. He is the worst performing starter in the rotation for the Platypi, and that's saying something when you have Deuce Stacker as a option. Wow, he's actually gone the least amount of innings as well. That's pretty bad, dude. So definitely in the midst of a sophomore slump here. First pitch curve, drops in there for a strike. 0-1. Heater inside, hit hard up the middle, but that's backhanded by Cook to his right. Throw to first, 1 down. Elroy retired, and that's going to bring up locked-in center fielder Ray's Rufo. Tier 2 high pitch active, hitting .370 with a homer and 6 RBIs. Curveball up, misses out of the zone, 1-0. Curveball up, line hard to right center field on the hanger, and that is a base hit for Rays. Flowers gets it in, and Noodle Arm didn't activate there. Runner on at first, 1 down for Mira McFarland. Rookie locked in at first base, hitting .538 with 3 homers and 7 RBIs. Change up, misses high, 1-0. Here away, ooh, missed it at 100 on the gun, 1-1. Curveball up, ripped foul by McFarland, 1-2. He ripped away, fouled it off on the third base side, out of range for third. Count stays at 1-2. There it goes. Curveball in the dirt. Good block by Lift, but he doesn't have the handle on it, and that's an easy stolen base for Rufo as he picked the right pitch to go on. Second steal of the year for Rays. He is 2 for 2. And that's a 2-2 count now for the rookie. Heater up. Oh, missed the 100-mile-an-hour heater at the letters. First punch out for Cisneros. 2 down in the inning for Filet Jones. Left fielder locked in, hitting .372 with 4 homers and 8 RBIs. He has homered in 3 of the last 4 ball games. Curveball away, that is a strike, 0-1. Coming off a 2-home-run game last episode. Tier 3 Little Hack activates. Heater up and away, ooh, late on at 0-2. Heater down, hit well by Jones deep to center field. That's got some carry to it. To the warning track as Plows looking up, and she will put it away to end the inning. Just missed that heater. Bottom 1, we're scoreless. Dupree, Michaels, and Lift do up against Turok Smith. Brantley Dupree, the rookie left fielder, leads us off, locked in with Tier 3 contact for his right-hander, active here for the Platypi, hitting .375 on the year with 3 homers and 8 RBIs, facing Turok Smith. Smith on the season is 1-1 in his 2 starts with a .245 ERA and a .127 WHIP. In those 2 starts, he's gone 11 innings, giving up 3 earned runs, 14 hits, 9 strikeouts, and a batting average against of .318. Batting average against is a little bit high, but he's pitching rather well, all things considered. First pitch, 2-seamer down and in, that's a strike, 0-1. Better away, fouled off by Dupree, 0-2, and that takes Big Hack out of the equation. Change it down. That's chopped through the legs of Smith into center field, and that's a seeing eye single for Dupree. Leadoff man is on as the rookie once again has another hit. He's on for Bloop Michaels, the former Wild Pig shortstop. He is locked in Tier 1 bad ball hitter, hitting .294 with 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Rally starter not active in this situation as A, the game is tied, and B, there's a runner on in front of him. Down on the first one, hard hit to hold the second, diving Elroy to make the snag, goes to second, gets the lead runner, star to first, not in time. Elroy, though, is locked in. Nice play there, Elroy. 1 down for catcher Tough Lift, former Overdog catcher last season, who performed so badly we got rid of him, and he's still underperforming here as well, batting only 100 here on the season. Down there, runner goes, strike call, throw down by Yoshida, nail! Ooh, Michael's got the call, he's safe. I thought he was dead to rights out there. Instead, Michael steals his second base of the year. He's 2 for 3. 0-1 count to Smith, or Lift. Go down the way, pulled out of play, 0-2. Up and away. He gone! Chased it outside. First punch out for Smith. 2 down here for Lloyd Cook. Second baseman, Tier 2 high pitch. Hitting .133 with 1 solo homer on the year. And that's his lone RBI of the season as well. Change it down and then strike call. Throw down by Yoshida to third. Not in time as Michaels easily swipes third base. Now 2 for 2 on steals today. 3 for 3 on the season. 0-1 count to Cook. Down in the way. Fouled off late. It's 0-2. Throw down and in the dirt. Good block there by Yoshida. 1-2. Two-seamer down in the way. Pulled it out of play. A 1-2, still the count. Cutter down and in. He gone! Chased it inside. Back-to-back Ks ends the inning for Smith. Top 2 were scoreless. Star, Yoshida, and Nutmeg coming up. Carlton Star leading off. Shortstop hitting with Tier 2 first pitch Slayer. He's hitting .349 in the year with 1 homer, 9 RBIs. First pitch curve is a strike, apparently. 0-1 as it just caught the top edge of the zone, according to the umpire. And that two-seamer at the knees hits it as well. It's 0-2. Either way, hard hit to third. One pick by third. Throw to first. One down. Next up, Dano Yoshida, catcher, hitting .241 with 2 RBIs. And I did notice there on that throw over, run to third has noodle arms. That is going to be an interesting thing to keep track of to see if that pops up at the worst possible situation. Change up out of the zone from Cisneros, down in the way, 1-0 count. Curveball hangs, and Yoshida rips it out of play, 1-1. Peter up, hard grounder to second, right at Lloyd Cook, who doesn't even have to move, 2 down. Nutmeg up next, third baseman hitting .308 with 5 RBIs. Curveball, middle in, strike called, 0-1. Peter middle in, line by Nutmeg to left center, that's going to drop in for a base hit. Dupree gets it in quickly, so it'll just be a single. But Nutmeg keeps hitting alive with a 2-out single for right fielder Seymour Sox, batting .182 on the year with Tier 3 bunter. Peter up and away, that is a strike, 0-1. And Sox drops a bunt down. He's going to try and get cheeky with it, but Lift is ready for it. He'll throw to first, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here. Bottom 2, third, Fowl, and Gobbleson coming up. Here's run to third. Third baseman locked in with Tier 2 first pitch prayer. She also has noodle arm, which is a defensive trait. Batting .222 on the year with 4 RBIs. Former Crocodile standout. Four-seamer up and away from Smith. That's a called strike at 102 as he's already locked in here today after striking out the last 2 batters. Last inning. Curveball hit up the middle. Whoa! Smith with the behind-the-back catch on the line drive. 1 down. Good reactions on the mound. Just Fowl up next. First baseman Tense with Tier 2 low pitch, hitting .207 with 2 RBIs. Former Sandcats first baseman. Two-seamer up and in. That is a strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. That's high. 1-1. Cutter up. That's a strike. 1-2. Change up and away. She gone! Whiffed right through it, looking for a heater. Third punch out for Smith as he mows down Fowl. 2 down for Gobbleson. Former Moonstar utility infielder is now a full-bred utility player as he's playing right field today. Hitting .250 on the season. Heater up and away. Foul back. 0-1. Has Tier 2 pinch perfect, which only activates if he comes off the bench. And Tier 2 slow poke running down the first base line. Change it down. Chop foul. It's 0-2. Cutter down and in. Lined at the middle as he times up the cutter, and that's going to be a 2-out single for Gobbleson as he'll reach. Inning continues now for the 8-hitter, rookie center fielder Janice Plows, hitting .188 on the year with Tier 2 low pitch. Remains tense. Not a good season for the rookie Plows as she's yet to establish herself as a good player here in the league. Heater up and away, fouled off, 0-1. She also has noodle arm, again, defensive trait. Up and in. That's a strike. It's quickly 0-2. Change up and in. Folder! She's out in front of it. Fourth punch out for Smith, and that ends the inning as he sets down the rookie. Top 3. We're still scoreless. It's 9-1 and 2 to up. That is Smith, Action, and Rufo.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 39, Tarek Smith.
Rock Smith up, leading off, locked in, hitless on the season. Curveball misses low, 1-0. Curveball up and in, drops in for a strike from Cisneros, 1-1. Well out of the zone, chased it off the plate, 1-2. Out in front of the changeup, strike 3. Second punch out for Cisneros. 1 down for Action. Elroy locked in after a diving play in the field. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out today. First pitch heater, dumped up the middle on the liner. That is a base hit over the leaping glove, diving glove actually, of Cook. Leadoff single for the speedster, and that'll bring up Ray's Rufo. Locked in, 1 for 1 with a single and a stolen base. Due to high pitch active. Pitch up and in on the heater out of the zone, 1-0. Pick off, back safely is Elroy. 1-0 count. Heater middle in, unside, 2-0. Heater down and then chase, grounded to second. Cook the second one. Michaels to first. Double play, and that ends the inning. Unfortunate. Bottom 3, Cisneros, Dupree, and Michaels coming up. That's on me, man. I chased a bad pitch. That one's on me. Cisneros up, pitcher batting .500 on the year. Did it just say Jamison? It's Jameson. Come on. First pitch grounded right at Elroy. He'll make the easy play to first. One down. Brantley Dupree up next. Rookie 1-for-1 with a single. First pitch curveball down. That is line hard to center field. Hit well. Rufo back a step. Is ready for it. 2 down. Next up, Michaels. 0-for-1 today. Reached on a fielder's choice and then stole 2 bases. He is locked in. Change it down and in on the first one. That's rocketed to the gap right center field. That's extra bases for the speedy Michaels. Rufo chasing after it, gets it in quickly. So it will only be just a 2-out double, but Michaels in scoring position once again for the heart of this lineup. His tough lift comes up next. He did strike out his first at bat, though. He was 0-for-1. Two-seamer up and away in the first one. Rocketed foul, 0-1. Pick off the second, nothing doing. Pitch out, runner does not go, 1-1. Well down the way. Chased it in the dirt, 1-2, count now to lift. Cutter down and in. Pulled it foul, out of play, 1-2. Where's him up and away? He gone! Chased it outside. 5th punch out for Smith, and 2nd one today for Lift as he goes down swinging. Top 4 were scoreless. McFarland, Jones, and Starr coming up. Good pitching so far to Rock. Here's McFarland, rookie 0-for-1, no longer locked in. Peter Midwin, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down is chased out of the zone, dribbler to second. Cook makes the play, 1 down. Filet Jones up next, locked in, 0-for-1, lined out hard to center his first at bat. Peter in there, up and in, 0-1. Little Hack activates. Peter up, hard grounder to second. Cook to his left, cuts it off for the first, 2 down. Next up is Starr. He's 0-for-1. Peter away, strike called. 0-1. Nice pitch. Peter up. That's high this time. 1-1. Chased it low on the two-seamer. 1-2. Curveball down. Pulled to right field. Soft liner out of the glove reach of both the diving Cook and the leaping foul. That is a 2-out single for Starr. He's 1-for-2. Inning continues for Yoshida, who's 0-for-1. Peter down, grounded hard at the middle, diving Michaels to his left, throw to first. Not in time, infield single for Yoshida, who bustled down the line. 2 on, 2 down now for Nutmeg, who did single her first at bat. She's 1-for-1. Change it down in the way, low, 1-0. Peter up and in, inside, it's 2-0. Out in front of the changeup is Nutmeg as she took a whack at it, 2-1. Curveball in there at the letters, 2-2. What a pitch. Peter away, foul back, it's 2-2. Changeup up, pulled foul again. Nutmeg stays alive at 2-2. Peter down and then broken bat, dribbler to second. Tough play for Cook on the bare hand, but he does make the play to first cleanly, and that ends the inning. 2 stranded, bottom 4. Cook third and foul coming up. Here's Lloyd. He's 0-for-1 today. Struck out his first at bat. High pitch does remain active for Lloyd, though. First pitch cutter down and in. Dribbler to second as he doesn't make good contact on it. Action makes the play. 1 down. Runda up next. She's 0-for-1. First pitch prayer active at tier 2. Down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Change it up and away. Runda lines it into center field. Rufo comes in. He'll play it on a hop. It'll be a 1-out single for the speedy Runda. Now to bring up foul. 0-for-1 intense. Pick off first. Nothing doing. Pitch out. Runner does not go. 1-0. Cut up and in. Strike call. 1-1. Zoom up and away. High. 2-1. Pick off, and we got the runner. Guessed correctly. Little rundown here going to ensue. And McFarland will slap the tag here for the second out of the inning as Runda's caught stealing. Runda's second time being caught this year. She is now 3-for-5 as we got 2 down in the inning here for Jess. 2-1 count now. I got my ass handed to me a rematch. I need to watch you beat the F out of these platypi. You know how you think you are not that bad? It could be your teammates sometimes. Yeah, I do know that feeling. And then you get proven wrong. Yeah, I have some of the worst teammates I've ever had. Oh my god. Oh, I feel your pain. 2-1 count here. There's a curve in there for a strike. It's 2-2. And you were proving right. Get up and in. Oh, broken bat pop up to second. Elroy in on the grass. We'll put it away, and that's going to end the inning. Good pitching from Tarak. Top 5. Sox, Smith, and action coming up. Yeah, don't you just hate those moments where it's like, I know I'm not that bad, right? Like, it's got to be the teammates this time, right? Because sometimes I think it's the teammates and actually it's me. But sometimes, everything aligns perfectly and you're proven right. Holy F, it's soccer. Mark 'em, man. The F are all my 4 teammates down the field. And I got to face a 3v1 as the keeper. Oh, no. Oh, no. Talk about selling out, man. Oh, God. Seymour tried to bunt his first time up and he was thrown out. Change up in there, 0-1. That's high. 1-1. Dribble up, line at the middle. Past the diving glove of Michaels into center field. That's a leadoff single for Sox, and that will allow Smith to bunt him over. Here's Tarak. He's 0-for-1. Locked in. Bunt shown. Runner goes. Pulled back on the curveball inside. Throw down to second. Not in time. Easy steal for Sox as he moves into scoring position. Attaboy Seymour. Second of the year for him. He's 2-for-2. Pull. Pick off back to second. Sox back safely. Still 1-0. Smith shows bunt. Pulls back. Takes a crack at it and hits it in the hole to second. Cook has to go to first with it, and that's going to be the first out as Sox goes over to third. And that brings up Elroy, who's 1-for-2 with a single. Singled and stole a base last time up. He's locked in. Infield moves in for the platypi to try to keep the runner at third. Heater up. That's high out of the zone. 1-0. And, of course, the score, and all I would hear is, Efferson, good job. I'm sorry if you scored or looked at the field and saw all 4 of y'all were down there. Maybe it would have gone different, but no, my bad. Let me turn into prime Tim Howard or Ochoa. Oh, God, yes. Of course. And then they always blame the keeper. Of course. It's a thankless job being a goalkeeper. As that change gets back. Pulled foul. 1-1. Pulled foul. 1-2. Or prime Manuel Neuer. Peter up, line hard to first, but right at foul, unfortunately, 2 down. So it's going to come down to Rufo looking for a 2-out hit. He's 1-for-2 with a single. Grounded into a double play last time up. Changeup misses inside, 1-0. Check down in the way on the heater. Good take, 2-0. Techers, it's good job, and they spam their shit so much. Ugh. Outside, 3-0 count to Rufo. And ball 4 as they walk him. Force at first and second now. The runners at the corners for the rookie McFarland, who is 0-for-2. Get up and in, line hard at the middle. She got to it, and that's a base hit past the diving Michaels. It's an RBI single for the rookie. McFarland delivers. Dogs on the board first. It's 1-0. And inning continues for Jones, who is still locked in despite being 0-for-2. Play grounded out to second last time up. He's also lined out to center. He is still locked in. Oh, that's the pitch. Why didn't I swing? Why didn't I swing? Oh, my God. No one. Curveball way hard, hitting the hole to second, but Cook there to cut it off to first, and that ends the inning. Still, 2-out single for McFarland as we get that little rally going. We do score 1-0 bottom 5. Gobblesome, Plows, and Cisneros, bottom of the lineup coming up for the platypi here in the 5th. Gobblesome 1-for-1 with a single today. Either middle in on the first one. Shot to third. It jammed him. Nutmeg charges. Throw to first. Easy play for her with slowpoke active. 1 down. And that is going to bring up Plows, who's 0-for-1 and tense. Or it's overtime 2-2, and one guy thinks he's 2015 Messi and tries to dribble through 3 guys at the midfield and lose the ball, and we lose. Thanks, man. You had 2 guys open on the wings that you think you could take 3 people at once. Oh, yeah. I hate those guys. It's like, just pass the ball, dude. It's a team sport for a reason. Plows takes the first pitch strike on the outside corner. Rookie struck out swinging her first at bat, and then up and in change-up. Speaking of that, here it is. That is grounded to short. Starr takes it easily. It was right at him. Throw to first, 2 down. And here is Cisneros. He's 0-for-1 today. Grounded out to second his first at bat.
Cisneros.
Cutter up and away, whiff through it, 0-1. Curveball down and away. In the dirt, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Whiffed right under it, 1-2. Forcing down and in. Chopped at the middle of the short, star to his left, cuts it off, throw to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Smith as he gets through 5. Top 6 is still 1-0. Star, Yoshida, and Nutmeg coming up. Carlton leads off, 1 for 2 with a single. Tier 2 first pitch Slayer both active here. First pitch curve out of the zone, just off the corner, 1-0. Good take by Star. Looked good. Changeup does hit the knees this time. It's 1-1. Changeup ripped foul. If that's a heater, it's a hit. 1-2. Chased the heater out of the zone, jammed it on the ground to third. Third bare hands it, 1 down. Here's Yoshida, 1 for 2 with this infield single last at bat. Beat out a diving play by Michaels. Heater up and in, or changeup up and in is a strike called, 0-1. Heater high, 1-1. Changeup hangs, but Yoshida a little early on it, 1-2. Couldn't hold back. Curve up and in. That's time he does and rips it down the right field line. Fair ball under the glove of Gobelson as he's not ready for it. And that's going to be a double for Yoshida as he gets the extra base there. Puts him in scoring position, 1 down here. Here comes Nutmeg, 1 for 2 with a single. Grounded out last at bat to second. Changeup. Oh, two-seamer on the outside corner, 0-1 as Cisneros now over 70 pitches on the day. That fastball well high, 1-1. Heater down in the way, sky deep to center off the end of the bat. Plows is under it. Makes a catch for the second out. Noodle arm did not activate there. Throw coming into third, not in time. Good move up there by Yoshida. 2 down for Sox as he's going to try and bring him home. 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Bunter active at tier 3. Changeup in there at the knees, 0-1. Cisneros looking to strand it. Two-seamer inside, 0-2. Quickly the count here. Heater way, dumped over second. It's a soft lining base hit out of the leaping reach of Cook. And Sox delivers. It's an RBI knock, 2-0 Dogs. Let's go. Smith up next, 0 for 2, but locked in. He has grounded out twice. And that is going to do it for Cisneros, who goes 5 2/3 today, giving up 2 earned runs on a couple hits out of the bullpen. Former Hot Corners reliever Amazo Hayes. 150 ERA, 083 whip, 14 strikeouts. He's having a very good season out of the bullpen. He has Tier 1 reverse splits against left-handers, and Tier 2 consistent. Great pitching today from Cisneros, giving up only 9 hits. He walked 1 batter and struck out 2. By far his best start of the season, for sure. He's going to turn it over to the bullpen as Hayes is going to look to get out of this inning unscathed further. Runner at first is going to be the responsibility of Cisneros. Smith locked in here. Either way, fouled off, 0-1. Former Hot Corners teammates squaring off. Runner goes. He change up and in inside. Throw down to second by Lift. Not in time. Another stolen base for Sox. His second today. He is now 3 for 3 on steals this season. 1-1 count to Smith. Heater up. Ooh, missed it. 1-2. Curveball down in the dirt. Good take. 2-2. Count evens up. Hayes delivers. Slider up and in. Dribbled on the ground to Michaels. He'll throw to first, and that'll end the inning. But still, nice 2-out hit from Sox. Gets a run home. 2-0 bottom 6. Dupree, Michaels, and Lift coming up. Bottom of the lineup really coming through here. Here's Dupree, 1 for 2 with a single, but locked in. Four-seamer away on the first one. That's lined to short. Star picks it on a hop to his left. Throw to first. 1 down. Michaels up next, 1 for 2 with a double last at bat. He's also reached on a fielder's choice and stolen 2 bases. Tier 3 rally starter activates for the first time today. He also has Tier 1 bad ball hitter. Curveball down in the way. That's low in the dirt, 1-0. Four-seamer away. Out of the zone, 2-0. Cutter down and in. Ripped hard and foul, 2-1. Change away, out of the zone, 3-1. Four-seamer up and in. Pulled foul, out of play. Count full. Four-seamer down and in. Hard grounder in the hold of third. Nutmeg dives, knocks it down in front of her, and that's going to be an infield single for Michaels. Nutmeg goes tense because of that. Lift up next. He's tense at catching today. 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. First pitch heater up and away from Lift. Oh, blew it by him. His Lift was wide under that one. 0-1. Pick off, nothing doing. Change it down, runner goes, taken low. Throw down by Yoshida's perfect, but not in time as Michael steals his third base today. 4 for 4 on the season now. 1-1 count here to Lift. Cutter down and in. That's hit up the middle. Action dives out of his reach into center field. Rufo comes up throwing. Michaels has the hold. Runners at the corners. 1 down as Lift is back to neutral mojo. Here comes Cook. Lloyd 0 for 2. He has struck out once. High pitch active. Two-seamer inside. Off the corner. 1-0. Well, down in the dirt. Could take 2-0. Get it down. Ball 3. 3-0. Forcing her away. That's a strike. 3-1. Change it down and in. Checked. Strike called. 3-2. Caught him off guard. Cutter down and away. Lined up middle of second. Picked by Action. Goes to second. 1. Star to first. Double play. Love to see it as he gets out of it. Tarak Smith puts up another 0. Top 7. It's 2-0. Action. Rufo and McFarland coming up. Let's go. Great defense. Here's Elroy. 1 for 3 with a single today. Locked in. He's been playing the diamond well. He's also gotten on base once, so that's good. Stole a base. Change up in there. 0-1. Curve down in the dirt from Hayes, 1-1. Change up outside, 2-1. Probably going to see a lot of junk this at bat. Hayes loves his off-speed pitches. Doesn't throw his fastball often. Change up hits the outside corner, 2-2. Change up, pulled by Action to left on the fly, but it hangs up for Dupree, 1 down. As you could see with my spelling, I was very upset with the game. Yes, I could tell. You made your point very evidently clear with the spelling and also the all caps. Curveball outside, 1-0. Rufo takes another one high, 2-0 as reverse splits active for the first time for Hayes at tier 1. Change up, pull down the line and right, hooking foul. No run down there from Gobbleson, 2-1. Change up, hangs, dump to right center field. It is down as Plows could not get there. That's a single for Rufo, his second hit today. You know how but dude, like, you have played team games. Yes, exactly. I know how it is. I agree. Spit the Call of Duty, perfect example. Guy thinks he can take them all mid. No, you cannot take them all mid. McFarland up, RBI knock last time up, 1 for 3 today, is locked in. Reverse splits active again for Hayes here. Change up, pulled on the ground past the diving glove of Cook into right field. And that's 2 back-to-back singles here with 1 down. Overdogs again threatening, looking to add to the lead. Here comes Jones. Delay 0 for 3, no longer locked in. Change up and in high, 1-0. Reverse split's not active here. Slider misses low. It's 2-0 here to Jones, so he will not have Little Hack this at bat. Heater down on the way, dump to right field, and that's down for a base hit as we're going to keep cutting. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Bases loaded, 1 down. Here comes Star. RBI hero active at tier 2 for the first time today. First pitch Slayer again active. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Looking to jump on the first one. Reverse splits activates for Hayes again. Curveball up. That's a strike. Got the favorable call. 0-1. Heater away. Dump down the left field line, but hooks foul. 0-2. Star behind the 8 ball here. Change down and in. Line to first. Right at foul, though, for the second out. Everyone back safely, though. 2 down. Bases remain loaded for Yoshida. Doubled last time up. He's also singled. He's 2 for 3. Can Dano deliver? Reverse splits remains active for Hayes. Slider down at the knees away. 0-1. Slider inside off the corner plate this time. 1-1. Curveball hangs. That's out of rip foul. 1-2. Heater up. Line at the middle. Diving as Michaels to smother it. He has to go to first with it. And Yoshida beats the throw again. 3-0 Dogs as he gets the runner home. Infield knock for Dano. And that's the second time he's victimized Michaels. Speed kills indeed. And reverse splits remains active for Nutmeg, who is now tense. Do we make a move here? That is the question. I think, what inning is this? This is the 6th inning? No, it's the 7th inning. She probably doesn't bat again. Lewis, get in here. Lewis Rhodes going to pinch hit, batting 2 for 9 on the season. looking to come through. Righty-righty matchup against Hayes. Change up in the zone. Down, actually, out of the zone. 1-0, as that was not near the zone at all. Hanging slider. I wasn't ready for it. 1-1. Curveball well inside from Hayes. 2-1. Approaching 30 pitches. Change up hangs, and Rhodes is out in front of it. 2-2. All right. Slider down. Blasted by Rhodes deep to center field. Did he get enough of it? Back to the wall. Plows. Makes the catch against the wall. That ends the inning. Top 7. It's still 3. It's now 3-0. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, we do get the infield RBI single from Yoshida, but Strand the base is loaded. Third foul and Gobelson coming up. Third 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch prayer active again. And we are going to bring in Dig at Fordo. He's going to play third base. All right, Tarak, keep it rolling here, buddy. First pitch heater down in the way. That's a strike. 0-1. Change it down. Low. 1-1. Cutter up and in. Line softly to second. Action. Doesn't even have to move. 1 down. Foul up next. 10. So for 2 today. Cutter up and away in the first one. That's a strike. 0-1. Ball up and away. Whiffed right through it. 0-2. Heater up and in. Doors! Blew it by her. 6th punch out, I think, today for Smith. 2 down for Gobelson. 1 for 2 with a single. I can actually check real quick. Where are you? Tarak is his 6th. At the 15 now on the year. That was Bayou indeed. Gobelson up next. First pitch change up down in the way. Pulled out of play. 0-1. Down and in. Pulled deep to right field on the line, but it hangs up for Sox. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Tarak. He's through 7 shutout innings. Top 8 are still up. Sox, Smith in action coming up. And Hayes is probably gassed, but we'll see if they leave him in.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 65, Seymour Sox.
2 for 3, 2 singles, RBI. Good hit for Seymour today, as he did drive one in last at bat. First pitch changeup in there from Hayes, once again facing a former Hot Corners teammate. Chased it inside on the changeup. Easy handles for Lift, who didn't even have to move out of the catching box. 1 down. Smith up next, 0 for 3, locked in. He will bat here, but not against Hayes. It will be against Joanna Heater, who is juiced coming out of the pen, former Blowfish reliever. Tier 2 elite 4-seamer, 360 ERA, 160 whip, and 7 strikeouts. So she's going to be pumping probably about 108, 109 consistently. Double switching in as well is going to be outfielder Betty Sparks. She will bat second next inning, replacing Gobelson in right. Homer Jack's outfielder. First pitch changeup away off the plate, 1-0. 105, blew it by him, 1-1. Here we go. And 107, yeah, 1-2, okay. Out in front of the changeup, strike 3. First punch out for Heater. 2 down for action, 1 for the single. Base is empty. Ooh, 106. Heater down, line to right center field. Elroy caught up to it, and he's going to send it to the gap for extra bases. Chasing after it, Plows. Noodle arm activates, we're going 3. Relay throw from Michaels. That would have been a good one. We're back to second. Double for Elroy, his second hit today. He's 2 for 5. Here comes Rufo, 2 for 3, 2 singles and a walk. Looking to jump on a high one from Heater. Heater up and in. Middle in is lying back to Heater, who makes the catch to end the inning. Bottom 8, we're still up 3-0. Plows, Sparks, and Dupree taking on Smith, who's coming back out. Plows 10, so for 2 today. Rookie yet to find her groove today. Heater up. Check strike, 0-1. Ball away. Grounded right at Star. Makes the easy play. Throw to first. 1 down. Thank God. Sparks up next. Former Jacks outfielder. Tier 1 choker active. Batting .500 on the year with a homer. 4 RBIs. First pitch change up down. That's low. 1-0. First one down in the way. Doors. 1-1. That was Byer. 2-seamer up and in. High. 2-1. Cutter up and away. Out of the zone. 3-1. Roll down and in. Pulled foul out of play. Count full. Forcing up and away. She gone by her again. 7th punch out for Smith. 2 down, and I get to ban someone else. Yay. Dupree 1 for 3 with a single. Yep. Stop trying to post spam links in my chat, assholes. Get sick and tired of you bot motherfuckers. Let's see here. And let's see. That's going to be a ban. Block and report. Tried to scam. And he gone. Anyway, back at it. He's down and then is low. 1-0. Oh, good. He's already banned. Perfect. 1-0 count. Peter away. Hitting the hole by Dupree. Past the diving McFarland into right field. Little 2-out single for the rookie. Keeps the inning alive from Michaels. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. They have action on the report. He's already been banned. Nice. Perfect. Michaels 2 for 3. Double and a single. Rally starter not active here. Heater grounded hard to Elroy. He'll make the play to first, and that ends the inning. Smith threw 8 shutout innings. Top 9. It's 3-0 still. Heart of the lineup coming up. McFarland, Jones, and Starr looking to add on.
114. 100-foot-long hot dog is on its way.
Here we go. McFarland 2 for 4 today. 2 singles and an RBI. She is still locked in. Ooh, down and in on the heater. 106. 0-1. Heater up and a fair ball over the bag at third. His third could not get there. Dupree cuts it off, gets it in. It'll be a single. Third hit today for Mira. Next up, Jones 1 for 4 with a single. Heater in there, low. 1-0. Heater down, grounded hard, past McFarland into right field as she got out of the way, thankfully, to avoid being called out. First and second now, nobody out. Trying to add on, here's Carlton. 1 for 4 with a single, lined out with the bases loaded last at bat. RBI hero once again active. Peter ups in, jammed to left field, another hit. Right at Dupree, though, so we'll hold. Right, bases loaded, nobody out. Let's put this game out of reach. Here's Dano. 3 for 4, 2 infield singles, and a double. He's driven in a run. Infield in. Peter up and away, fouled off. 0-1, a little late. Ball down, pulled to right field, and that's going to get down for a base hit, and that's going to score 2. Sparks' throw comes to second. It's a 2-run single for Yoshida. Going to third is Starr. 5-0 Dogs as we're pulling away in the ninth. And that's going to give Digafordo in a bat here today. Batting 1 for 4 on the year with an RBI. Let's see if he can bring one home. Infield still in. Change up inside. Strike called. 0-1. Peter blew it by him. 0-2 at 106. Peter up and in. Hit back at the middle. Base hit for Dig. He's going to bring one home. The man can't be stopped. Throw to third by Plows. Gets Yoshida. Throw to second, not in time. Yofordo moves up a free base. It's 6-0 Dogs. Let's go, Dig. 1 out now for Sox. 2 for 4, 2 singles and an RBI. And Tarak will also get to bat this inning. Peter up, fouled off. 0-1. Dig indeed. Can't stop him. Oh, what was that swinging at? 0-2. Protecting the face. Peter down, grounded to short. Michaels throw to first, gets the out, 2 down. Dig to third on the play. And that's going to give an RBI chance to Smith, who's 0 for 4 today, but still locked in. Change up, check, strike at the letters, 0-1. Heater well out of the zone away. 1-1 is Heater tense. Curveball away, popped him up. Shallow right field, right center. Plows calls everyone off and puts it away to end the inning, but the Dogs tack on 3 more, and we make it a 6-0 ball game. Bottom 9. Lift, Cook in third, due up. Smith coming back out, looking for the complete game shutout. Lift 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch curveball down from Smith. Check strike, 0-1. He just went over 83 pitches. Two-seamer up and in. High, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Fouled off, 1-2. Cutter down in the way. Got him looking. Can I help you, tough? No, he's just looking. Get out of here. Take your window shot and butt elsewhere. 8 punch outs for Smith. 1 down for Cook. He's 0 for 3. First pitch change up down. Low, 1-0. Low seamer down and in. That's a strike, 1-1. Curveball down and in. That's a strike, 1-2. Not even taking the bat off his shoulders here. Cutter down and away. Low and outside, 2-2. Two-seamer down and away. Chased, pulled foul. Count still 2-2. Change up down and in. He gone well out in front of it. Ninth punch out for Smith. 2 down. Last chance for the Platypi is run to third. 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch, four-seamer down and away. Line in the hole to first. McFarland dives out of her reach. It's through to right field, and the game will continue. Smith down the locked-in mojo. Now to bring up foul. 10, 0 for 3. Ball up and away in the first one. High, 1-0. Heater up and in. High again, 2-0. Two-seamer up and away. That's a strike, 2-1. There we go. Cutter up and in. Pulled foul back into the screen, 2-2. Down to their last strike. Change up and away. Grounded to short. Star charges. Fields it. Throw to first. In time. And it's another complete game shutout. This time Tarak Smith gets the job done. Overdogs take game 1 of the episode. We beat the Platypi 6-0, extending our winning streak to 6 games in a row. And we are now 7-4 on the year. Platypi fall to 4-6. Let's go. Another day off for the bullpen. Great job today for the offense as we hit around Cisneros and the Platypi bullpen, putting up 6 runs on 19 hits. Only give up 8 to the Platypi, but they couldn't get anything strung together. Tarak Smith just mowed them down, striking out 9. Everyone got a hit today except pinch hitter Lewis Rhodes and Tarak Smith. Everyone else got a hit. Digafordo had an RBI single/double. Not sure how they scored that. Seymour Sox RBI single. 3 RBIs today for Yoshida. All of them on singles. And McFarland had an RBI single as well. For the Platypi, they only had 8 hits, and majority of them were in their first 5 batters. After that, there was only 1 in the bottom half of their lineup. Tarak Smith, complete game shutout, 8-hitter, striking out 9. He improves to 2-1 in the year, dropping his ERA down to 1.35. Came in with it just above 2. I believe it was at 2.45 if I remember correctly. And on the other side for the Platypi, Cisneros 5 2/3, his best start of the year, but he takes another loss. 9 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, 2 strikeouts. He falls to 0-2. Mazo Hayes, inning and 2/3, gives up 4 hits, 1 earned run. And Joanna Heater, inning and 2/3, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, and a strikeout. Cisneros falls to 0-2. Player of the game is Tarak Smith for his complete game shutout, followed by Yoshida, who went 4 for 5, driving in 3 of our 6 runs. And then Luke Michaels went 2 for 4 at the top of the Platypi lineup, batting in the 2-hole. He had a double, a single, and he stole 3 bases. Not bad. Still, a win is a win. We'll take it and we move on. We keep the winning streak alive. Let's go. Hold on, I gotta answer a text message. there we go. Now we're back. GG's. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. All right. Lewis Rhodes or Mario Klein? Ooh, good question. Both are cheap, but I think Mario's been playing better this season, so Lewis is going to take this loyalty debuff. What else we got? Yoshida or Rays? Both did well today. Yoshida more especially so, but his loyalty's already pretty high. Let's bump up Rays a little bit here. Alright, let's look around the league here real quick, see what we got going on after that game. That's the Jacks game. Where is it? There it is. Ooh, chance to get Steeler for Dig. Interesting. Probably not, because A, Steelers are tier 1 trait, and he doesn't run well, so. Plus, fielding's already at 98, so kind of dumb. Jock, released by the Jacks. They're giving up. Laura Randall, the young shortstop's being signed to replace him. Lewis Rhodes loses 2 power. Well, given how poorly he's hit this season, that's not surprising. Down to 83. Still not something you want to see on a 22-year-old. Pine Tar, dumb one for Marshmallow. Seymour Sox minus 10 speed down to 78. Not great. He's now a C overall. Ooh, big hack chance here for Crosby at tier 3. Alright, I mean, that's not what I want considering he's a pure power bat, but at the same time, it's a tier 3 trait. Rally starter for Estrada. Ooh, that would be killer for him. Dolph Stake also cut by the Jacks. They're going to bring in first baseman Ben Cringer. Bergenberg learns how to throw a curveball. Let's go, Werner. He's now at 5 pitches. Atta boy. Let's go. We'd love to see that. Sal Slinger, released by the Jacks as well. He'll be replaced by Lou DeBaziz. Okay. Ooh, so not this one. I like this one for Crosby. We got a game on it, though, so we can wait. Alright, hear me out on Marshmallow. I could buy this just to see if he gets easy jumps, and if he does, well then, you know, we know we're not going to develop him further. He is already 27. Extra accuracy is not going to kill him either. Still, I'll think on that. 2 games on it. I'm not buying this for Dig. I already explained my reasons why. If Steeler trait doesn't do much for a guy with 39 speed, it's a tier 1, and his fielding's already pretty much maxed out. It's kind of dumb. So, save my money there. Horace, giving you Volatile. The extra velocity would be nice. I mean, Volatile's not a horrible trait, I guess. You know, I'm willing to take a risk on that one. 2 games on Estradas. Okay, so yeah, let's buy Heimlich's. At least we'll buy something this time. 2 velocity to 77, bonus 5 velo. He doesn't get it. Going for Volatile at tier 2. He's not going to get it either, thank God. Maxed out loyalty, though, for Horace. Love to see it. Alright, let's move up to the next game. Only got 1 to sim through here. Sirloins and Moonstars going at it. Moonstars are going to walk all over the Sirloins. They win 12-4 as they improve to 5-6. Sirloins fall to 6-6. Alright, so we are now tied for the division lead with the Crocs and Nemesis at 7-4. A win here will give us sole possession of first place. Let's see if we can get it done. Alright, we're taking on the last place Heaters, who are 3-7, not having a great year at all. I believe they are the worst team in our conference. Nope, the Jacks exist. I forgot about that. Second worst team in our conference. But still, they're the worst team in their division. On the mound for them is Garth Givener. Oh, God. Tier 2 elite slider, no record, a 3.60 ERA and a 1.60 whip. And on the mound for us, rookie Mario Klein. 1-1 with a 4.26 ERA and a 1.26 whip. Tier 3 elite four-seamer, Tier 2 workhorse. Let's see if we can keep it rolling and make it 7 wins in a row, eh? Alright, lineup is basically going to be the same as last time. I'm actually going to move Yoshida to right field. Yeah, and I'm going to put Jones in left still. And I am going to put... I'm going to give Alberto King the start here at catcher. Give him a chance to shine today. Alright, it's going to be Action, Rufo, Jones, McFarland, Starr, Yoshida, Nutmeg, and King, and Klein. And we are actually going to wear our alternates today. And for the Heaters, they'll wear their alternates. Leading off at second, locked in Izzy Baker. Then tense right fielder Howie Cowdeat. Batting third, locked in third baseman Bobby Bash. Batting fourth, locked in and juiced first baseman Grunt Manley. Oh, great. Batting fifth, left fielder Log Fraley. Batting sixth, tenth shortstop former Overdog Kasha Emmon. Batting seventh, center fielder Manon Moon. Batting eighth is catcher Larry Ramsey. And batting ninth is Garth Givener. Let's jump into it and have some fun here. Second game of the episode, Red Rock Park, under the lights. Here we come. Looking to extend the winning streak to 7 games in a row. Come on, guys. Let's keep that fight going from the first game. We might have a chance.
The stands are filling up here at Red Rock Park. The wait is over. It's
go. Elroy leading off, hitting 378 with an RBI on the year. Had 2 hits in the first game this episode, facing Garth Givener, who's a free agent to start the series. Garth, no record of 3.60 ERA, 1.60 WHIP. He's made 1 start this season for the Heaters. He's given up 2 earned runs, 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, and a wild pitch. Batting average against 286. Not a bad start, actually. I think that might have been a game they won. Here we go. Slider up in the first pitch, line to right center field on the hanger. That's going to be extra bases for Elroy as it rolls to the deepest part of the park in right center. Moon tracks after it, gets it in quickly. Elroy around second. Emmon throws to third, and that's going to chase him back to second, but Elroy in scoring position. Let's go. Rufo up next, locked in center, hitting 380 with a homer, 6 RBIs. Rays had 3 hits in the first game this episode. Pitch out off nothing doing, given her worried about a steal attempt. Forkball hangs up and in the zone, blind into center. Moon gets it in quickly, but around third, Elroy, he's going to try and score. Manley has Rufo in a rundown, and he's going to try to get back to first, and he will be tagged out. But it's an RBI knock, 1-0 Dogs. Let's go. Former Heater gets it done. Worth it, yep. Jones up, locked in, hitting 375 with 4 homers, 8 RBIs as he moves up a slot and lineup above McFarland. Screwball up and in, hits the letters. 0-1 as Little Hack activates. Chased it inside, blooped over third, but Bobby makes the catch. Shoe down as it doesn't clear the infield. Here's the rookie McFarland, locked in. 3 hits in the first game this episode, drove in a run as well. Batting .545 now on the season. Forkball in there at the knees. 0-1, good pitch from Givener. Change of away, dribbled in the hole to first. Manley there, bare hands, wins the foot race to the bag, and that ends the inning. Still, RBI knock from Rufo gets the Dogs on the board after the leadoff double from Elroy. Bottom 1, it's 1-0. Baker, Freely, and Bash do up against Klein. They have changed their lineup around, I see. Baker locked in, batting .389 with a homer, 4 RBIs. Let's see what this lineup looks like now. Baker, Freely, Bash, Manley. Armstrong is in right field today. Caldy is out. Emmon, Moon is in center. I don't think Man and Moon was there. If he was, I missed it. Ramsey still in catching. Okay. All right, but on the mound is rookie Mario Klein to face the Heaters. Klein 1-1, a 4.26 ERA and 1.26 WHIP. 6 runs given up, 2 starts, 12 2/3 innings. Almost went 7 innings last start. Gave up a late home run that ruined his ERA. I believe he gave up, if I remember correctly, gave up 5 runs in that game, unfortunately. 14 hits, 2 walks, 4 homers, 5 strikeouts, and batting average against .286. I think the one problem he has this year is the home run ball. Need to work on keeping it in the park here. Rough. Facing the locked-in Baker here at second base. Former Wide Loads bench players. That's fouled back, 0-1. Right down the way. That's lined in softly into center. Rufo racing in, and he overran it. Oh my God, Rays. Oh my God, Izzy Baker's going to have a leadoff triple, possibly a home run. And it is going to be a leadoff triple. That was bad, Rays. Come on, man. I know you used to play here and all. You can't be doing that. Got blinded by the lights. And here comes Freely, batting .150 with an RBI, and we're going to move the infield in here. Curveball down on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Zoomer away, the chair drifted inside, and it was pushed foul, 1-1. Zoomer up and away, high, 2-1. Slide it down and away, low, 3-1. Peter away, well out of the zone, ball 4. First walk from Klein. Runners on the corners for Bobby Bash, locked in with off-speed hitter at tier 2, hitting .448 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. We're moved back to double play depth. We'll trade a run for 2 outs here. First pitch, curveball down and in, low, 1-0. 2-seamer down, low again, 2-0. Come on, Mario, find the zone. 4-seamer up and in. They called a strike, but it's mishandled and out of play as King could not handle it, and that's going to allow the run to score for free on the pass ball. It's 2-1. Is that an earned run? I think it is. 2-1 count. You're out of zone, 3-1. Slide it down and in. Ball 4, another walk. 2 on, nobody out here for Manley, who is locked in and juiced with tier 1 RBI hero. Batting .194 on the year with a homer, 4 RBIs, but those traits, that trait, that juice mojo, and that locked in mojo, ooh, Nelly, I don't know. He looks pretty menacing today. Grun Manley having one of his better days here, the 4th-year vet. First pitch curveball inside, ball 1. And he has sign stealer at tier 3. Remember that. Works me down, ball 2. It's 2-0. Slider down. Sky deep center. Rufo back a step. This time he's calling for it. He's got it this time. Runner does not tag on Rufo, who is locked in. Okay. First and second, still one out here for Arsenio Armstrong, who was a late add to the lineup. Batting .300 on the year with 3 RBIs. Four-seamer up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Two-seamer down. Line to left. Jones over this time. Makes the catch for the second out. Noodle arm did activate, but runner does not test him. 2 down for Emmon, who's tense. Former Overdog with tier 1 RBI hero and easy target. Batting 179 on the year with an RBI. Continuing to struggle, it seems. First pitch slider down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Out of the zone. 1-1. Four-seamer up and in. Pulled foul out over the screen. 1-2. Ball down and in. Line to third. Nutmeg is there, and that ends the inning. Way to pitch Klein to get out of it, only giving up the one on the passed ball of all things. Top second, we're tied. Star, Yoshida, and Nutmeg coming up. Wasn't even Klein's fault. That was a good pitch. King just couldn't catch it. It's not like he even missed his target that badly. He was on it. Here's Star. Carlton hitting .354 with a homer, 9 RBIs. Former heater. Tier 2 first pitch Slayer active. Gets the first pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Curveball down and in, pulled foul, and that is going to get out of play. 1-1. Screwball high, 2-1. Screwball up, turned on by Star, driven deep to right field. Armstrong at the wall, looking up, leaping, and that one's in the doghouse. Home run for Carlton Star. He's done it in front of the home faithful he used to play for. Second homer of the year for Carlton. It's 2-1, we're back in front. If he didn't overrun it, we would have been out of this. Indeed. Here's Yoshida, right fielder, hitting .324 with 5 RBIs. Screwball inside, off the plate, giving her tense again, 1-0. Slider away, on the corner, 1-1. Heater down, pulled foul, 1-2. Checked high on the heater, good hold, 2-2. Slider inside, pulled to right field on the line, but right at Armstrong. 1 down. Next up is Nutmeg Tense at third today, hitting .310 with 5 RBIs. Tried to make a nice diving play at the end of the first game this episode and couldn't do it, so she went tense. Heater inside, 1-0. She did have 1 hit in that game. Heater down and in low, 2-0. Good hitters count for Nutmeg. Heater up and in, pulled by Nutmeg on the line, hard to right, but Armstrong is there, 2 down. Here's Alberto King, who is tense after he allowed a pass ball to get into the dugout and score a run in the first inning. He's batting 1 for 9 on the season. Making a rare start today. That changeup is screwball is low, 1-0. Slider hangs, pulled on the ground to short. Diving is Kasha Emmon to make the stop. Throw across the first. Just laid. Infield single for King despite having Slowpoke activate. He reaches to extend the inning for the rookie Mario Klein. Pitcher batting 1 for 4 on the year. Distractor activates a tier 1 over at first base. Heater up, strike called, 0-1, making Givener's accuracy basically 0. Heater up, skyball shallow center field. That's a tough play. Racing out Emmon, she'll put it away, and that ends the inning. Get a run home on the home run by Carlton Star as he puts one in the seats in front of his old home faithful, bottom 2. Moon, Ramsey, and Givener, bottom of the lineup, coming up against Klein. There's Moon, center fielder hitting .250 on the air. Heater up and in. That's a strike. 0-1. 102 on the gun. Go down and in. Blooper, shallow right center field. Yoshida racing over. Cuts it off on the hop, and that'll be a lead-off single here. Moon reaches. Here's Ramsey, catcher, batting .423 with a homer. 5 RBIs. Tier 2 fastball hitter active. Go down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Ramsey, the former Jacks catcher. Second year in the league. Slider away. Strike called. 0-2. I remember I made fun of him last season when we faced him, and he absolutely lit me the hell up. Oh my god, like he shouldn't have been starting, I said, and motherfucker hit 2 home runs on me that game. I remember that one. That was embarrassing. 0-2 pitch, curveball down and away, in the dirt, 1-2. Slider down. That's chased, foul back. 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. High, 1-2-2. Two-seamer up and in. Runner goes. Lined over second. Elroy leaps out of his reach into right center field as they tried to jam him, and Ramsey got to it. First and third now. Nobody out. Here comes Givener. Pitcher tense, batting 2 for 5 on the air as we're going to move in on the bunt. Down and in. Shows bunt. Pulled back for a strike. 0-1. Two-seamer up. Bunt shown. Popped up. Diving is king to make a nice catch. One down. He doesn't get the out at first, but that's okay. Makes up for that pass ball. Here's Baker. 1 for 1 with the triple. All right, back to double play depth we go. First pitch curveball down and away from Klein. Strike called. 0-1. Slide down and in. Low. 1-1. Two-seamer away. Runner goes for second. Swung through it. Throw down by King. Nails the runner at second base. Alberto King on fire now. He's thrown out a base runner. Who was that trying to steal? That was Ramsey who tried to steal second base, and that did not go well for the catcher. He is now 0 for 1 on steal attempts. 2 down, and the runner at third did not move. That was a free move home, and they did nothing with it. 1-2 count on Baker now. Slider down and in. Chased it, strike 3. Let's go. First punch out for Klein. He gets out of it. Top 3. It's 2-1. Action. Rufo and Jones coming off. Bang! Indeed. Let's go.
Let's see gadgets.
We've got a shot. We've got a shot. Let's go.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 23, Elroy. Action.
Elroy up. Tier 2 fastball hitter and first pitch Slayer locked in. Slider away on the first pitch, line to right center field. It hangs up though. Running down is Moon. 1 out. Next up, Rufo, 1 for 1 with an RBI single. Got thrown out trying to stretch it into a double. Former Heater takes a pitch low. 1-0. That slider's low. 2-0. Screwball high. 3-0 count to Rufo. Slider up and in. That's a strike this time. 3-1. Curveball middle away. Got him out on the front foot. Skies it down the right field line. It stays in play. Armstrong runs it down. 2 outs. Jones up next. He's 0 for 1. Screwball on the outside corner. Good pitch from Givener. 0-1. Little hack activates though at tier 3. Screwball middle in. Driven to right center field by Jones. It jammed him, but he still puts it out there. 1 hop in the wall. That's going to be a double. Belay in scoring position here with 2 outs. RBI chance for McFarland, who's 0 for 1. Grounded out to Manley, her first time up. First pitch curve out of the zone high. 1-0 from Givener, who's still tense. Heater middle in. Hard grounder into right field for a base hit, but Armstrong is cannon arm. We're not going to test him. Runners at the corners. 2 down. RBI shot now for Starr, who homered his first time up. Let's see if Carlton can get it done now. RBI hero activates. Along with first pitch Slayer. Slider hung on the first one. Driven to right field. He looked for another homer. Just missed it, though, as he got under it. Armstrong at the warning track puts it away to end the inning in front of the shallow wall. Bottom 3, it's still 2-1 Dogs. Hard lineup coming up, though, for the Heaters. Freely, Bash, and Manley. There's Log Freely. Drew a walk his first time up. Four-seamer up and away in the first one. Out of the zone. 1-0. Slider down in the way. That's crushed, but out of play. 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Whiff through it. 1-2. Curveball down and in. In the dirt. 2-2. Four-seamer up and in. He gone. Chased it high. Second punch out for Klein. Let's go. Baited him. Here's Bobby Bash. Drew a walk last time up. He's locked in still. Two-seamer down in the way. 1-0. Four-seamer down and in. Turned on. Blasted down the left field line. Jones racing after, but he'll watch it drop in foul territory. 1-1. Slider up and away. Chased out of the zone. Pulled on the ground in the hole to third. Cut off by Nutmeg. Throw to first. 2 down. Now to bring up Manley, who's 0 for 1. Flew out his first at bat. First pitch curveball down and in. Low and in. 1-0. Two-seamer up and away. Check strike. 1-1. Down and away. Grounded hard to third. Diving out of the reach of Nutmeg, though. It's a base hit. Inning continues. 2 down as Manley reaches. And that is going to bring up Armstrong, who's 0 for 1.
Number 60, Arsenio Armstrong.
First pitch curveball down. Check strike at the knees. 0-1. Pick off. Nothing doing. He's up and in. Skyball popped him up. Action in shallow center. Behind the bag at second. Calls it. And puts it away to end the inning. Another 0 from Klein. Top 4. It's 2-1. Yoshida, Nutmeg, and King coming up. Yoshida up 0 for 1. Dano 0 for 1 today. First pitch slider in there for a strike from Givner. 0-1. He's still tense. Peter up and in. Sky to right center field. That is going to get down in front of Moon for a base hit as he was shaded more towards left center. Leadoff knock for Yoshida. That's going to bring up Nutmeg, who's 0 for 1 and still tense. Hanging curve on the first pitch. Pulled foul. 0-1. Pick off. Back safely is Yoshida. Chased it up and away. Soft pop up to Givner. First out. Got to reset the chat here real quick, guys. Give me 1 sec. There we go. All right, we're back. First pitch to Alberto. Slider inside misses. 1 out. Alberto locked in here. Curveball misses high. It's 2-0. Slider dribbled on the ground to short. Evan to second. 1. Baker to first. Double play, and that ends the inning. King down to neutral, bottom 4. It's still 2-1. Emmon, Moon, and Ramsey coming up. Here's Emmon, tense, 0 for 1 today. First pitch, 4-seamer up. Sky down the right field line as Klein overthrew it, but she mistimed it. Yoshida in the corner, fair territory, puts it away. 1 down. Next up is Moon, 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch, 2-seamer up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Ball down and in. Line to left, hanging up for Jones. 2 down. Right at him. Here's Ramsey, 1 for 1 with a single. Slider down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Ball down and away. Chop foul. 0-2. 4-seamer up and in. He gone! Caught him looking. Can I help you, Larry? Now you just looking? Take your window shopping, but elsewhere. Third punch out for Klein. Top 5, it's 2-1. Klein, Action, and Rufo coming up. So back in 3, I sim watch on one of my teams kill another team here, and probably the longest non-playing blast I've ever seen here. 97 power catcher, bomb 1 487 onto the concourse in right center by the hot dog stand. Nice, that's awesome. Man, I bet that was a beauty to watch, man. Klein up, still locked in. Screwball low, 1-0. Screwball pulled foul, 1-1. Slider middle in, rope to left center field. That's extra bases for Klein as it rolls all the way to the fence out there. Chasing after it is Moon as he gets it in, but that is a leadoff double for the pitcher. Mario Klein slides in safely. Dude, the open roof with trackball on, oh my god, my jaw's on the floor. I'll bet, man. Action up 1 for 2 with a double. First pitch screwball in there at the knees, 0-1. Ball down, chased it, dribbled up the third base line, stays foul, 0-2. Peter up, line softly to second, right at Baker, holding the runner, 1 down. Next up, Rufo, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Slider in, rocketed to center, hit well by Rufo, but tracking it down as Moon for the second out. Klein tags for third, relay throw not in time. That is going to bring up Jones, 1 for 2 with a double. Slider middle in, rope foul, out of play, 0-1, activating Little Hack. Chase it inside, dribbler to third, slow roller in no man's land. Givner gets to it, throw to first, not in time. Infield single for Jones, who beats it out. He can still run. Infield knock there for Jones, scores a runner. It's 3-1. Let's go. Miscommunication between Givner and Bash. Didn't want the wild thrower to come into play. And here's McFarland locked in. Longest one I've hit was 502 left center second deck where it cuts in. Ooh, nice. I love that. Come on, Mira. Slider in there for a strike. 0-1. Chase the forkball down and in under the glove of Givner behind the mound now. He tracks it down. Not in time to first. McFarland gets an infield single. And he continues for Star. RBI hero first but Slayer both active. He just missed a home run last at bat with the bases loaded. Chased on the first one, pulled foul. 0-1. Heater up high. Good take. 1-1. Heater down, lined up the middle. Oh, past the diving Baker into center field, and that's going to score Jones. RBI knock for Star. It's 4-1. Dogs extend the lead. Little two-out rally going here for Yoshida, trying to keep it going. 1-for-2 with a single, and that'll do it for Givner. Out of the bullpen, OG Heaters reliever, Neverwalker. Tense, 5.91 ERA, 1.59 WHIP, 12 strikeouts. Givner done after 4 2/3, giving up 4 earned runs. And also double switching out is going to be Larry Ramsey coming into catches. Kimmy Smoke, the original Heaters bench catcher. Tense, Tier 2 volatile. Yoshida trying to extend the lead here. Curveball up, and that's lined into center field, and we're going to get that run home again, and that run will also be charged to Givner. It's 5-1. Let's go. First and second now for Nutmego for 2 and Tense. Slider low, in there at the knees anyway, 0-1. Either way, late swing, 0-2. 100 on the gun from Neverwalker. Forkball down, dribbler to short. Star Emin charges, throw to first, ends the inning. But we get 3 home in the inning as we extend the lead 5-1 as we chase Givner from the mound. Bottom 5, Smoke, Baker, and Freely coming up against Klein. Here's Smoke, Tense, batting .077 with Tier 2 volatile. Is yet to hit a homer or RBI in this season. Klein now locked in. First pitch heater up and in. Strike called, 0-1 at 102. Slider down and in. Ripped foul, 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Skied to left field off the end of the bat. Jones coming in. Puts it away. 1 down. Baker up next. 1-for-2 at the triple today. Two-seamer down and in. Check strike. 0-1. Four-seamer away. Fouled off late. 0-2. Slider down and away. Chopped up the middle. Klein can't get there, but action bare hands. Throw to first. 2 down. My favorite homer in SMB3 was into the second deck at Founders. Ooh, nice, John Moore. Appreciate that. Thanks for sharing. Nice to see you again, buddy. Hopefully your day's going well. Freely up 0-for-1 with a walk today. First pitch curveball down. Check strike, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. High, 1-1. Two-seamer down. Chased it away, 1-2. Slider up and away. Fouled off, 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. High, 2-2. Roll down and in. Pulled foul, out of play. Still 2-2. I want to see if I can find them, but in SB3 I've hit a few good ones. I don't think they exist now because it was like 5 years ago. That's true. It's probably gone now. But you never know. It might surprise you. Might have held that footage for you. You're down and away, low and outside. 3-2. Two-seamer up. Fouled off. Freely stays alive. Slider down and away. Ball 4. Second walk today for Freely. Third given up by Klein today. And here's Bobby Bash. He's 0-for-1 with a walk. Four-seamer down. That's low. 1-0. Two-seamer up. Foul back. 1-1. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off. 1-2. Curveball down and away. In the dirt. 2-2. Slider up and away. Checked out of the zone. 3-2. Run will be off. Heater down and in. Skied by Bash deep to center field. Hit well, but he just missed it off the barrel. Rufo back. Now in. Puts it away to end the inning, and Klein gets through the 5th. If they were on Reddit, just check your post history. Ooh. True. Top 6. King, Klein in action. Coming up. Here's Alberto King. 1-for-2 with a single today. Facing the still tense Neverwalker. Slider outside. 1-0. Heater down. Dumped into center field. It's a base hit. And King now 2-for-3 today. This time he gets one that's not an infield single. Leadoff man on. Here's Klein. 1 for 2 with the double. I know that. I was seeing if I clip them from here, because he called some of my Fed games. Oh, okay, from someone else. Okay. That's assuming that's who missed his. Bunt shown. Drop down by Klein in front of the mound. Neverwalker takes the out at first. Sacrifice successful. 1 down for Elroy. 1 for 3 with the double. Fastball hitter, first pitch slayer, and distractor all active. Either way on the first one. Dump to right field on the liner. That's down for a hit. We are not testing Armstrong's cannon arm. There it is. Runners at the corners. 1 down. Rufo 1 for 3. RBI single in his first at bat. Hitless since. First pitch slider in there, 0-1. Pick off, back safely, Elroy. Slide up and in, dump to center field, sinking quickly. He's not going to get there. It's down for a hit. Moon couldn't make the play. RBI knocked for Rufo. It's 6-1. Next up, Jones, 2 for 3. RBI double last bat. He's also singled. Or RBI single. He's also doubled. He is locked in now. Heater up, roped by Jones to left center field, and that's down for a base hit. Around third is going to be action. Going for third, Rufo. Throw in is not in time. RBI double for Jones as he moves up. It's 7-1 Dogs. Breaking it open. Here's McFarland. 2 for 3, 2 singles. Locked in today for the rookie. Heater down. Dump to center field. Another hit for McFarland. Her third. Scoring is Rufo. Jones holds at third. 8-1 Dogs. Star up next. Keep it going, guys. Solo homer. RBI single. It's 2 for 3 today. Slider up. Rope to right field on the first one. That's down for a hit. And another run scores. It's 9-1. Still only 1 out. And here's Yoshida. 2 for 3. 2 singles and an RBI. Sorry, I have to answer a text message real quick. Alright, we're back. Let that connect to the chat. There we go. Okay, we're back in. Alright, let's keep the rally going. Here's Yoshida locked in. Heater down at the knees on the first pitch. He tried to get around on it, but hits it foul, out of play. Had home run distance, 0-1. Heater high, 1-1. Yeah, they lost the time. Heater inside, 2-1. Rattled now, Neverwalker. Heater down, rock to center field, and that's going to split. Try to slice away from Moon. It doesn't, but it's an RBI single. It's now 10-1. Runners at the corners. And here comes Nutmeg. Tense 0 for 3. Heater up and in high. 1-0. Slider up. Roped by Nutmeg to right center field. She's going to get a hit, and that's going to bring home another runner. And it's going to be a double for Nutmeg with that base rounder trait. And that runner comes around third. He's going to try and score. Munley's throw home. Not in time. 2-run double for Nutmeg. It is now, I think, 12-1. And we batted around. Here's King. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Heater up and away high. 1-0. Heater pulled on the ground to third. Right at Bash. Throw to first. In time for the second out as Nutmeg advances behind it. And here's Klein. 1 for 2 with a double. Then pulled on the ground past the diving glove of Bash into set left field. RBI knock for Klein. It's 13-1. Inning continues for action. 2 for 4, double and a single. Heater chased on the first one, fouled back. 0-1. Heater down, turned on by Elroy, cracked deep to left field. He got it, to the doghouse it goes, landing just above the dog pound. Home run for Elroy as we break it open even further. It is now 15-1. Jesus Christ. First of the year for Elroy, just smacking the shit out of them. I mean, they are the second worst team in the league for a reason. This is against their best reliever, too. It's never Walker. He's just given up. There's Rufo. Curveball hung on the first one, pulled foul, 0-1. Heater up and in high, 1-1. Heater up, rope the first, past the diving glove, and that's a base hit. Right, inning continues. Here comes Jones, 3 for 4, 2 doubles, single, 2 RBIs. Heater up, rope to center field, and that's another base hit, and we keep it rolling. Clyde's just sitting there like, yep, I'll take all the runs you can give me, boys. Here's McFarland. 3 for 4, 3 singles, run driven in. Fork ball inside on the first one, ball 1. Heater away, pulled. Fair ball behind the bag. Manly there, 2 Never Walker to end the inning finally. But we bat around and score 10 times. 15-1 now the score. Bottom 6, Manly, Armstrong, and Emmon coming up. And all 10 of those runs are off of Never Walker. And they threw him to the Wolves. Here's Manly, 1 for 2 with a single. It's the locked in Klein. Heater away, strike called, 0-1. Still pumping, 1-0-1. Change up in curveball inside, 1-1. Sign stealer finally activates, but the slider hits the knees, 1-2. 2-seamer up and in. High, 2-2. 4-seamer away. Sky to left. Jones is back. He's under it. Puts it away. Armstrong up 0 for 2. We're down on the first one, low, ball 1. Ball down, that's low, 2-0. 2-seamer up and in. That's a strike, there we go, 2-1. 4-seamer down and in. Jam foul, 2-2. Roll up and away. Foul back, 2-2. Slide it down and in. Chopped at the first baseline, fair ball. McFarland there, takes it herself, 2 down. And next up is Emmon, 0 for 2 today, still tense. 4-seamer up and away. Traveled on the ground to first, McFarland over, races to the bag, and wins the foot race to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Klein. Top 7, it's 15-1. Star, Yoshida, and Nutmeg coming up. Here's Star, 3 for 4, homer, 2 singles, 3 runs driven in today. Never Walker stays out there to start the inning. Forkball hangs on the first one, line hard to center, but right at Moon, 1 down. Yoshida up next, 3 for 4, 3 singles, 2 runs driven in. Heater up, that's lined to center field softly. Caught by Moon, 2 down on 2 pitches. And here's Nutmeg, 1-4, 2-run double earlier. Heater up on the next pitch, that's hit up the middle softly, diving is Emmon to make the stop, but not going to get the out at first. Infield single for Nutmeg. Here's King, 2 for 4, 2 singles. Heater down, that's low, 1-0. Curveball inside, 2-0. Heater down, turned on by King! Blasted deep to left field, did he get it? Oh, Freely took away the home run from King. That would have been the first of his career. Oh, Freely, you bastard. Come on, let him have this. Bottom 7, it's 15-1. Moon, Never Walker, and Smoke coming up. Ah, damn it, Alberto, we tried. We almost got it for you. Here's Moon, 1 for 2 with a single. Heater down and away, strike called, 0-1. Ball down and in. Man and skies it, shallow right. Yoshida racing in, he's under it. Puts it away for the first out. Next up, Never Walker, who's rattled, batting 1,000 with an RBI. Pinch hitting for him, though, Howie Caldete, who was scheduled to start the game in right field, but was a last-minute scratch from the lineup. Tense hitting .250 on the year with a homer, 4 RBIs, tier 2 off-speed hitter. First pitch 2-seamer up and away. That's high, 1-0. Klein just hit the 90 pitch mark on the day. Heater down low, 2-0. Down and away. That's a strike, 2-1. 2-seamer up and in. Foul off, 2-2. Ball down and in. Chopper to second, slow roller. Elroy charges, throw to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Smoke. Tense 0 for 1. Flew out her first at bat. Forcing her down and in. Line to second, right at Elroy. 1-2-3 inning for Klein. He's officially gone the longest in any of his career starts, 7 innings. Top 8, Bigsworth coming out of the bullpen, the mop-up man. Long arm has an 8.10 ERA, 270 whip, 1 strikeout, Tier 2 consistent, and Tier 2 K collector. Klein is due up to start the inning. I don't think I'm going to send him back out for the 8th inning. He is already over 90 pitches, so we will take him out here. But great pitching today from the rookie. We're going to go ahead and give an at-bat here to catcher Beckham Crosby, the rookie. Batting .062 on the year with an RBI. Change up on the first pitch inside, 1-0. Curveball away, that's a strike, 1-1. Out in front of the changeup is Crosby, 1-2. K collector activates for Bigsworth. Curveball chase, dribbled back to Bigsworth. Easy play, 1 down. Next up, action. He has a triple shy of the cycle. Homered last at bat, driving in 2. Change by the first one, low in the dirt, 1-0. Change of pulled on the ground to third. Backhands to first, 2 down. Next up is Rufo, 3 for 5, 3 singles and 2 runs driven in. Slider misses outside from Bigsworth, 1-0. Curveball outside, 2-0. Out in front of the curve, 2-1. Bad chase there from Rufo. Out in front of the changeup, okay, 2-2. K collector activates. Heater away, skied by Rufo down the left field line into the corner, racing after it and making the catches freely. That ends the inning. All right, subbing in out of the bullpen, we're going to go to the mop-up guy, Jacob Marshmallow. Bottom 8, it's 15-1. Baker, Freely, and Bash coming up. There's Baker, 1 for 3 at the triple. Marshmallow comes in with a 12.46 ERA, 231 whip, and 2 strikeouts. He's going to start the at-bat with a curveball. Chop, slow roller to short. Nutmeg cuts it off, bare hands to first. Got him, 1 down. Next up, Freely, 0 for 1 with 2 walks today. First pitch slider up. That's a strike, 0-1. Freely and Marshmallow used to be nemesis teammates together back in SMB 2. And then SMB 3 saw Freely go to the Jacks. Marshmallow stayed with the nemesis as that dribbled the second. Action makes the play, 2 down. And that'll bring up Bash, 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch heater down and in. That's a strike, 0-1. Zoomer up and away. Fouled off, 0-2. K collector activates for Marshmallow, a Tier 2. Heater down, low, 1-2. Come down and away. He gone, whiffed right through it. First punch out from Marshmallow, and that ends the inning 1-2-3. Top 9, it's still 15-1. Jones, McFarland, and Starr. Harder lineup up one more time. Here's Jones, 4 for 5, 2 doubles, 2 singles, 2 runs driven, and he's locked in. Curve misses outside from Bigsworth, 1-0. Chase the heater low, dribbled back to Bigsworth. 1 down as he makes the play. Next up is McFarland, 3 for 5, 3 singles and a run driven in. Heater up, rope to center field. Another hit from McFarland, her 4th, another single. Just keep slashing away, Mira. 1 on, 1 down as that's our 26th hit of the game. Here's Starr, 3 for 5 homer, 2 singles, 3 runs driven in. Heater up on the first one, pulled foul, 0-1. There's a changeup that was. No, it was a heater. Changeup away, 1-1. Curveball away, 2-1. That's the first time I've heard that line. I've seen a candle with more heat. Curveball low, 3-1. Heater down, rope to right field. That hangs up for Armstrong, 2 down. All right, let's see if we can get one more run on the board. Here's Yoshida, 3 for 5, 3 singles, 2 runs driven in. Check, change up in there at the knee, strike called, 0-1. Heater high, 1-1. Heater up, rope to center, another hit for Dano, his 4th. 2 on, 2 down. Inning continues here for Nutmeg, 2 for 5, 2 run double and a single. Slider away, 1-0. Heater up, line softly to left center. That's going to drop in for another hit, her 3rd. That's going to score a run as well. RBI knock for Nutmeg. It's 16-1. 3rd RBI of the day for her. Here's King, 2 for 5 with 2 singles. He's the only man in the batting lineup to not drive in a run today. Let's see if we can change that. He got robbed of a home run last at bat. Let's see if we can get it going. Change him up. That's high, 1-0. Curveball was right there. That's the pitch, 1-1. Out in front of the changeup, 1-2. Come on, Alberto. K collector activates. Changeup high, 2-2. Come on. Chased it, strike 3. Damn it. Bigsworth gets the K. But another run home. It's 16-1, bottom 9. Manley, Armstrong, and Emmon coming up. Here's Manley, 1 for 3 with a single. Marshmallow ready. In his second inning of work. Heater line deep to left center field. Jones on the run. We'll watch it hit off the base of the wall. Get it in quickly, but noodle arm activates, so it's an easy double for Manley. Puts him in scoring position to start the 9th. Here's Armstrong, 0 for 3. First pitch forkball middle in. That's a strike, 0-1. Seeker up and away. That's a strike, 0-2. Okay, collector activates. Check of the runner. Change up away. Off the plate, 1-2. Slider down and in. Line at the middle. That's a base hit. Manley holds the third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Marshmallow working into a jam. Here's Emmon, 0 for 3. RBI hero activates. Curveball down in the way. Hitting the whole base hit to right field. And that's 3 straight hits to start the inning. It's now 16-2. Heaters get another run in. Here's Moon, 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch change up middle in. That's a strike. 0-1. Forkball down in the way. Low, 1-1. Four-seamer down and in. Jammed over short. Blooper. Star dives out of his reach. It's a base hit. First and third now with nobody out. It's 16-3. Second run home of the inning. Here's Bigsworth. Pinch hitting for him is Lionel Martinez with 2-2 pinch perfect. He's hitless on the air. Homer Moose at bench infielder. Heater up and in. Strike called. 0-1 or bench first baseman. Marshmallow now tense. Ball chased. 0-2. Okay, collector activates. Ball down and in. Chased and foul. Back. 0-2. Slider up and away. Chased out of the zone, strike 3. Second punch out for Marshmallow. 1 down for Smoke. 0 for 2 intense. Lined out last at bat. Forkball down the way in the first one. That's blasted deep to center field. Rufo retreating to the warning track. Puts it away for the second out. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly for Smoke. Her first RBI of the year. It is 16-4. Third run of the inning for the Heaters. Last chance, though, is Izzy Baker. 1 for 4 with a triple. First pitch slider up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Jammed on the ground to short. Nutmeg charges. Bare hands the first in time to end the inning. End the game as we win 16-4 the final. Overdogs thrashed the Heaters, dropping them to 3-8 on the year, and we improved to 8-4, extending our winning streak to 7 games in a row. And we are now done officially with non-divisional opponents for the season. Our last 4 games are all against teams in our division. No double headers either. It's just straight up. We play the other 4 teams in our division to see if we can make the playoffs. We're now 8-4, guaranteed at least a 500 season or better. Let's see if we can get another above 500 season here. Okay, still good stuff, indeed. Out hit them 28-8, and we absolutely unloaded on them in the 6th inning. Jesus. Poor Neverwalker. They threw him to the wolves. Everybody got at least 2 hits today that batted, except Crosby. Poor bastard. And everybody drove in a run except Alberto King. Poor bastard. 2 for action on a home run. 1 for Star on a homer. 2 on singles. Rufo, 2 runs driven in. Jones, 2. McFarland, 1. Yoshida, 2. And Nutmeg, 3. Klein also had 1 as well. On the other side for the Heaters, RBIs today for Emmon and Moon, both on singles, and Kimmy Smoke on a sac fly. Pitching lines, Klein, the rookie, 7 quality innings, 4 hits, no earned runs given up. He gave up 1 unearned run on a pass ball in the first inning, walked 3, struck out 3, batting moves to 2-1 on the year. Marshmallow, 2 innings, gives up 3 earned runs, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, continues to struggle on the year, keeps his ERA above 12. Givener takes the loss, 4 2/3, 11 hits, 5 earned runs, a homer. He falls to 0-1. Neverwalker, 2 1/3 innings, 14 hits, 10 earned runs, 1 home run, got thrown to the wolves. ERA balloons above 11.5. And Bigsworth, 2 innings, 3 hits, and earned run, a strikeout. Player of the game is Elroy, who was a triple shy of the cycle. He had a 2-run homer, double, and single. Scored 3 times as well, going 3 for 6. Jones went 4 for 6 as the runner-up. 2 doubles, 2 singles, 2 runs driven in, and 2 runs scored. And Carlton Starr had a 3-hit day, driving in a solo homer and 2 RBI singles with 2 runs scored. He went 3 for 6 as well. Another win, and we'll take it. Let's go! 2 dubs today, and we did a number on our run differential, so that's good. Alright, so we should have sole possession of first place at the end of that game. Let's check. And we do. We have a half-game lead. Sox is regressing, so he's going to take this, not Estrada. Estrada still is young. He has time to develop. Alright, perfect. Looking around the league. Alright, what do we got going on today? What do we got? Alright, so Rufo can no longer play the entire outfield. He can now only play center and left field. That is a little bit of a bummer there. But he does have the chance to get extra power and contact. I might look into that. That is pretty pricey, though, $1.2 million. Mario Klein gets +3 fielding. He's a pitcher. It doesn't really matter. Dugout 5s to the Jacks, who replace Darcy Hicks as they continue to cut cap. Linus Big Digby to the Buzzards, former, I believe, I want to say he's a former Grass Eaters reliever. Replaces Steady Eddie Stetson. Munstar gets +6 junk on a random roll-up to 52. That's awesome. Chance to lose Distractor on King, but improve his power. Alberto does already get +8 power, though, randomly on a roll, so I'm probably not going to buy that development then if that's the case. But it is a Tier 1 trait, so I could risk losing it, and it's a cheap upgrade. So I'll have to look at it, see what we're dealing with. Alright, let's do player development real quick before we start the simming here. We're still not doing Kleins. We're going to do Crosby's, that's for sure. Marshmallow, we could buy this, but we still got a game, so we can wait. We got a game on this one for King, so we can wait and think on this one. I might buy it just to see if we get it or not. Rufo, I mean, they're asking me to spend money right now. I probably should develop him to counteract the regression we just got with. Rally starter for Estrada. We have one more game on his. Okay. So, yeah, we're definitely doing Crosby's first. 3 contact, 6. Bonus 3 contact. He's not going to get it. Really needed that, guys. But big hack at Tier 3. No, he doesn't get it. That's okay. Maxed out loyalty, though, for Crosby, so that's good. Just need to bring that contact up a little bit, big guy. Give the man some pop. I probably will. Alright, so we can wait on this one. Rufo. I probably shouldn't buy this one, just because he is already 32. Do it for me. Okay, I'll do it for you. Rufo, 2 power to 51, 2 contact to 91, bonus 2 power, he's not going to get it. +4 contact, not going to get that either, but that's alright. +19 loyalty, let's go. Good job, Rays. Alright, and then we can buy Estradas, Kings, and we'll probably buy Marshmallows too next time just to see what happens. Alright. So up to the next one here. We have 17 games to sim, so there's going to be a lot going on this time around. Focus on the ones that matter to us here. Buzzards up first, and they are going to beat the Bee-Wolves. Okay, that's an upset there. Keeps their slim playoff hopes alive. Sawteeth win as they get to 10 wins on the year, so first team to do so. They then get to 11 wins as well. Nemesis trying to match with a win. They lose to the Crocs, so the Crocs jump ahead of it, tie us for the division lead. Nemesis now a full game back. Freebooters crush the Hot Corners. Love to see that. Grapplers and why those John Moore's Grapplers get a win. They improve to 8-6 as they take down the division leaders. Freebooters looking for the sweep in the doubleheader. They choke it away to the Hot Corners, losing 7-5. Grapplers looking for the sweep of the doubleheader as well. They lose as well, 11-3. Nemesis and Crocs, second half of this doubleheader here. Crocs are going to win. So they sweep it, and they now have a half-game lead on us. Freebooters bounce back to beat the Pigs, who are leading the division, so that's good. Sirloins win. Sawteeth looking for their 12th win of the year. They don't get it. They lose to the Moonstars. Platypi and Grapplers now. Grapplers need to win this, and they do, 5-2, so they keep above 500. Grass Eaters beat the Moose. Grapplers then beat the Platypi again as they sweep that doubleheader. They are now 8-6. They got a shot at the division title now. Sirloins shut out the Sandcats. Buzzards beat the Lowly Jacks. Okay. Alright, so at the end of the episode, we are still a half game out of first, but we are nipping at the heels of the Crocodons, who sweep the doubleheader against the Nemesis and who are now fall to a full 2 games back. So we're in the hunt now. There are 4 teams in our conference at 8 wins already, so we are right where we need to be right about now. It's like the teams are separating themselves. Jacks are out. Heaters are basically out. Platypi are out as well, unless they win out. And it looks like the Buzzards are borderline out. If they lose one more game, I think they're out. Sandcats are out of the playoff hunt. Everyone else mathematically still in, although the Moose are not looking good with negative 20 run differential, so they need to bounce back in a hurry. Next episode will be against the Nemesis, who have just lost 2 games in a row, so they are looking to bounce back, and it is going to be on the road at Tiger Den, of course. So Nick Dieguez will be on the mound for the final time this season, as he will make the start, 0-1 with a 5 ERA and a 106 whip. Not exactly ace caliber numbers there. And on the mound for the Nemesis will be Burl Chinning, who is their number 2. 0-3 with a 7.62 ERA and a 1.69 whip. He has gotten lit up all season. And I think, actually, no, we didn't play him, did we? No, we did not. Okay, we did not play him earlier this year. We played Fuss and Japani. So, first time we're seeing Chinning this year. Hopefully we can get the job done. After that, we'll see the Buzzards, who are clinging to life in the playoff race, next episode after that. And then we take on the division-leading Crocs. Ooh, and it's Alicia Woodrow, too. Yikes. And then Chasey Kim will be the finale against us and the Jacks. And we beat him earlier this year, so ooh. Alright, so good episode for the Dogs all around. We do sweep our 2 wins today against the Platypi and the Heaters, extending our winning streak to 7 games in a row. We are now at 8-4, guaranteed at least a 500 finish or better. And we are nipping at the heels of the Crocodons as we've narrowed the gap down to half a game. It's us and the Crocs breaking away from the rest of the field. Let's see if we can keep pace with them with a victory next time out against the Nemesis, who are trying to stay in the hunt, but have lost 2 in a row, are not looking good at 7-6. They desperately need this win, too. Tune in next time to see if we can get the job done. If you made it this deep, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over, watch the games live before the post, and follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. It's at PracNasty over here on this platform as well. Shout outs to John Moore and One Boy for tuning in and chatting with me throughout the stream. Appreciate that, guys. Everyone else, I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.